I'm Tick. Welcome to Tics Thoughts. If you're here for some hyper energy bullshit, exit stage left. Today we talk about feelings and feelings of hopelessness and problems. First and foremost, I actually read my first audiobook today. I did not read an audiobook, I listened to an audiobook. Notes to self. Okay, notes to self. Not too high next time. It's called, I believe it's actually called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And I can say that it's probably one of the best books I've actually ever read in my entire lifetime. Because it's not a book about solutions. It's a book about every single problem a man has had compared with how absolutely meaningless life is. Fucking nigga. But yeah, I would suggest you go listen to it because it teaches you how to actually handle the everyday problems you actually ever had in your life and how basically you are not alone. Like, in a sense, whereas almost every single person is having the same problems as you. Even as I'm speaking right now, there's like 1,000 other people feeling as inadequate and insecure as I have been feeling for the past week. Because I think nowadays we tend to like veer towards the fact that we have to be fucking happy all the fucking time. Like, you remember, you guys, I talked about the fact where at the beginning of Corona there was all this self-care bullshit going around, and I was like, okay, I feel the bad. And okay, right now it sucks because I failed at something which I usually do not do. If I do try something, I perfect it instantly. So it's just like, there's a chapter that teaches you that you need to look at your failures as a certain success instead of looking at it as a negative point of view, like, oh, I failed, so I'm not good enough. Oh, I failed, so I can't do this. I tried this and it can't possibly happen. No, look at it as like a learning experience. And yes, fine, easier fucking said than done, obviously, yeah. Like, everyone says, oh, just look at your problems and just learn from it. Sometimes we don't ever learn. Sometimes I don't ever learn. Sometimes I don't even want to learn. I want to stew in perpetual sadness, I would just say. Which is sometimes very calming because sometimes I have time to meditate and think about the deep seething self-loathing that courses through my veins every single day, you know? Because, yeah, I even actually talked about that, you know, you try to avoid shit, that people have problems and sometimes they just try to avoid it with work, with weed, alcohol, anything that would just steer their mind away from the fact that they have to handle that fucking problem again. Which is where I always constantly seem to find myself in, and I can't. It's a circle. I can't seem to make myself fucking happy in some way that would last longer because my quotiency for happiness changes a fucking lot. Because it's like, okay, I decided to myself that, okay, if I finish this shit today, I'm gonna be fucking happy. Bet. But I'm gonna go to bed and remember the 1,000 other shit that I failed at. I'm gonna lay down awake, think about all the things that I am shit at, and the fact that, you know, I have shitty family relations anyway. And it hurts. But anyway, we try to push through it. And this book is like fucking amazing because there's a really cool story about an Arabian prince that gets mad at his dad because his dad shelters him from problems. So he sneaks out of the house and he's mad that his dad didn't show him all this shit. And his dad is like, well, I didn't show you all this shit because I wanted to protect you from it. And the guy's like, no, fuck you. Not really how the story went, by the way, but summarizing everything. No, fuck you. I want to go out on my own and experience true problems. So this prince, literally, Arabian prince, literally goes out on his whim, literally cuts off ties with his rich ass family and just like lives on the streets getting ill and sick, and it's just like, man, dude, what are you, like, I'm listening to this and I'm like, okay, bruh, can you just stop? But then I'm like, wait a minute, this is exactly like me, because I did leave home just because I wanted to experience shit for myself, because I was tired of people telling me do this and I do it. You know what I mean? It's like, I was so tired of that monotonous yes answering that I was just like, I would rather suffer in hell and fucking enjoy it. By the way, I have enjoyed it. People say that if you look back on regrets, don't you regret where you've been? I'm like, I've had the best fun in my life failing. I got the love of my life from failing a relationship, by the way. Yes. Proud cheater. That's just it. That is, if I'm not proud of that, and where I have gotten right now, it's like, that probably would be my like greatest accomplishment. Having a stable ass relationship where the only reason that there will be a problem is the fact that I do have and still will have insecurities. And that is a fucking fact. Insecurities don't go away just because you've unlocked an achievement. Nah. Insecurities go away when you work on them, when you break past them. They will always be there if you refuse to touch them, if you refuse to talk about them, if you keep shutting up. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for tuning in to another Tics Thoughts. This is my face. I hope you like it. Peace out.